Hello, hello, everyone. I'm going to give it a couple of moments and see who jumps on live with us here. I'm really excited to be with you all today. I'll introduce myself here in just a minute or two, but I'll say hello as you're all joining, and hoping that you will be able to join me for the next 10 to 15 minutes to practice a little bit of meditation, a way to de-stress and to relax, to calm down, and to refocus with so many things going on in our world today. So I'll give it another moment or so to let some of you join and to find a comfortable seated position somewhere in your house that feels good and safe for you. All right. Really nice to see some of you joining. Great. So we'll get going here in just a moment or so. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Hopefully you can see me clearly. I cannot see you, but I know that there are a few of you on. So I'm excited that you've all decided to take a little break with me today. In just a moment, I'll introduce myself and give you an idea of what we're going to do with our time today. We'll give it just another minute or so. Okay. If you have any questions or comments, please post them below in the comments section, and I'm going to try to notice them as they come in and address them. We're going to be talking about meditation, stress reduction today, and so I'm hoping that this will be of value to you in a really stressful and tough time that we're all experiencing together as a result of the recent outbreak and the restrictions that have been put upon us for staying inside, which has caused a lot of us to experience isolation and distance that doesn't really feel great. So in just a moment, we'll get started. Again, giving just a few others an opportunity to jump on. Great. Okay, just another 30 seconds or so. If you're joining me now, if you could find a comfortable spot on a chair or a couch, that would be great. We're going to spend about 15 minutes or so together learning some techniques to calm down and to de-stress. Hey, Marissa, I see you on. Great. All right, it is 12 o'clock, so it's time to get started. I hope that anybody who misses this will have the opportunity to jump on the Jana Marie Foundation Facebook page and enjoy some of these techniques in the comfort of their home and when they have the time to do this. I want to start by saying hello and welcome. My name is Jason Blau. I'm a meditation teacher and a mindset coach. I wanted to first and foremost thank the Jana Marie Foundation and Marissa for inviting me to be part of your wellness break. What an incredible idea and an amazing opportunity to learn some new things and to feel connected, simply that we're not alone, even though that we're experiencing this idea of social distancing. I have spent the last 5 years learning this practice of meditation, which I believe is completely transformative. I have spent my entire life with high anxiety and a lot of stress induced by the things that have happened in my life and in my environment. I've gone through a lot of trauma and transition, and I struggled for years trying to cope with my thoughts and my feelings and all of the things that were sort of making me feel out of control. And so a couple years ago, through the practice of yoga, I learned this meditation and techniques around calming down and de-stressing. And so I want to share a couple of these with you today. Before we begin, I wanted to just give you a brief idea of what meditation is and what it is not. All right? I think there's a lot of misconception around what the practice of meditation actually is. I think a lot of us, when we think about meditation, we think about stopping our minds, or turning off our thoughts, or clearing our heads. And I'm here to tell you that this is virtually impossible. Congratulations, you're alive, and your mind is wandering off into thought constantly. There are approximately 60 to 80,000 thoughts in your mind each day, and that is just the average. Only though 1% of these thoughts are conscious, the ones that we're aware of in the front of the mind, the other 99% of our thoughts are unconscious or running in the background. These are the things that create auto-programming in our lives, the things that help us to get through our daily practices. Of the 99% of the thoughts that are unconscious, 87% are negative. These are the what if I fail, I can't, I'm not worthy, what if I don't have enough money. These thoughts are constantly running and running in the background, and they're taxing our bodies. They're sending our bodies into what's called fight or flight. I'm sure most of you have heard of this term before. Whether you know it or not, you probably experienced fight or flight. This is when all of the blood rushes to the limbs and the hands and the feet, when the heart starts pumping really fast, the breath shallows in your chest, and it feels like sometimes somebody's standing on your chest. You can't think straight, and you just freeze and panic and are just unsure of what to do. Meditation, the definition of meditation is single-pointed focus. It is learning to have the ability to stay fixed and focused on just one thing. Normally, the mind is attaching and wandering off to thoughts and fantasy, anticipation, and fear. And the interaction with all of these thoughts causes stress and anxiety. The body gets tight and tense. When you focus on one thing, it tells the mind and the body that there's no danger, everything's okay. And the body simply relaxes. It's at ease. Everything is restful and at peace. And so meditation is not easy. It is a practice. It's something that needs to be done for just a few minutes each and every day. You can just sit and rest and relax and try to be aware of what's coming in and out of the mind without trying to stop it or turn the mind off, okay? You just simply realize over time in practice that the things that are happening in our minds are just thoughts. None of the stuff that we're actually thinking about is actually happening. It's just thoughts about what might happen. By definition, the word stress means thinking about the past. And anxiety is thoughts or thinking about the future. Most of us are anxious. We're worried about what's going to be. But either way, by meditating, we have an opportunity to stay present in the moment with what's actually happening. And in the moment, everything is fine. You have everything that you need. And so what I like to do is spend just about 10 minutes guiding you through a short meditation. This will be accessible to everybody. If you'd like, you can come back and replay this video and just keep listening to my voice until you sort of get it. Here's how our practice will go. In just a few minutes, I'm going to invite you into a nice, comfortable seated position. You can adapt depending on your seat and how your body feels. Then I'm going to guide you very gently into a measured breathing exercise. When we measure our breath, we add a count to it. Today, we're going to go nice and easy. We're going to breathe in through the nose. That's where the breath goes to become long and smooth, and it slows down the heart rate in the body. That's why the breath has so much power and influence on how we feel. When we measure our breath, we add a count. We stay focused on the count. Today, when we breathe in, and I will guide you, you're going to inhale through the nose for a count of 4. Just breathe in slowly and deeply until you reach that count of 4. And then we're going to breathe out for a count of 4. Through the nose, just let the breath fall or seep gently. I'm going to guide you a few times and then give you a moment or so to practice on your own. After we do that measured breathing exercise, I'm going to invite you to explore where there is tension and tightness in your body by offering what's called a body scan. I'll name parts of your body. You can think about the part of the body or repeat it in your mind to help you to become present and aware with it. And then just let the mind do the work. Just relax that part of the body. After that, I will guide you into focusing in on your breath. The breath acts like an anchor during our practice. When, just like a regular anchor that you would see maybe on a boat, if the boat drifts, in this case our mind, you have something to come back to. And so we'll just get familiar with the sensation of the breath in different parts of the body. After that, I'll allow for you to just explore, to observe any thoughts, emotions, or sensations that move in and out of the body. And we'll do this in a really, really safe way. And so in just a moment, we'll begin. When we begin, you'll notice that I will close my eyes. If closing your eyes feels comfortable and safe for you, then please do so. And if it does not feel comfortable and safe, then don't close the eyes. Keep your eyes open, but I'll invite you to keep your focus fixed on an object. Pick something in the room, maybe 4 or 5 feet straight in front of you or slightly lower than your eye level, and just keep your focus fixed. If there are others in your room or little animals or babies running around, try not to pick that as your object, as moving around will become distracting to you. So let's begin. I'm so excited for you to experience a little bit of calm and peace in your day. I know that we are all experiencing so much uncertainty and turmoil. Our kids are home, our pets are home, our loved ones are home, or maybe we're just by ourselves. Either way, know that you are supported and loved and cared for, and we're all going to get through this together. And so we are ready to go with our guided meditation for today. First, what I would like you to do is find a comfortable seated position. I like to meditate on a chair because it's very supportive. If you think about this from the ground up, we're going to plant or place both feet flat on the ground, and then think about the knee in alignment with the heel in alignment with the knee. So think the heel is straight underneath the knee. And then you could take your hands like this, 2 hand fist distance in between your knees, enables your knees to be with what we call hips width distance. The next thing we want to align is put our shoulder over our hip. And so in order to do that together, shrug the shoulders up to the ears, roll the shoulders back, and then allow them to slip down. What this will do is put your spine in a straight position. We keep the natural S curve in the lower back. The neck stays straight. It's an extension of your spine. And the head stays in this neutral position. We call this the chin is parallel to the floor. You can pick up your hands, wiggle your fingers, and let the hands drop down to the knee or the thigh, and be with whatever position that creates for you. This is where we rest. And I'll invite you now, if it's comfortable for you, to close your eyes or pick your single point of focus straight ahead. And just take a moment to relax and to settle in, to become present in your space, using the body to tune in to this moment by simply noticing the weight of your body as it begins to settle on the chair or the couch, or maybe you're sitting on the floor. Maybe noticing the contact of your body to the cushion or floor beneath you and behind you. You can sense or notice the weight of the clothes on the body, or maybe you're wrapped in a blanket or something like that. Just feel it, sense it, and be with it in this moment. Good. We always take a moment to shift from the out there to the in here, the going within, to find that peace that we're all searching for. In just a moment, I'm going to begin to guide you through our measured breathing exercise. We're going to breathe in through the nose to a count of 4. We're going to then breathe out through the nose for a count of 4. I'm going to guide you a few times, and then you'll practice 2 times or 2 rounds of breath on your own. A round of breath is a full breath in and a full breath out. So let's begin by getting on the same breath together. We'll take a natural breath in and an easy, gentle, natural breath out. Let's begin here. Keep your lips closed and begin. Breathe in through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Again, slowly inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really nice. Nice and easy. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try with me. Breathe in, thinking the count, and then breathe out, thinking the count. We breathe in, thinking 1, 2, 3, 4. We breathe out, thinking 1, 2, 3, 4. Continuing here on your own. One more time. And after the final count out, just release the count, no longer watching the breath going in and out with the measured count, and instead just breathe naturally. Let the breath come and go all on its own. Really nice. If you can, see if you can resist the urge to move and do your best. If you need to move, that's okay too. Just try to do it mindfully. You think, I'm picking up my hand, scratching my face, placing it down. Just be with each part of the experience there. We'll begin to relax the body, doing a body scan. I'm going to name parts of the body. As I do, think about the part of the body and experience with it, or repeat that part of the body in your mind. That helps you to become present with it. Finding any tension or tightness, just let the mind do the work. Just relax and let go. Again, do your best. First, we'll bring the awareness to the top of the head, to the scalp. Think about this part of the body, or imagine receiving a scalp massage, or think about how that would feel, and then let go. Bring your attention, your awareness to the forehead, and think forehead, smoothing the forehead out or any wrinkles here, releasing any tension. Relax the eyebrows and the eyes. The eyelids are closed, and then the gaze is straight ahead. It's like standing at the edge of the ocean and looking out at the horizon. Even your ears will relax if you simply think ears and let go. Separate your teeth slightly, helps to ease any tension in the jaw. And then place or float your tongue right behind the upper teeth. Let it rest gently on the upper palate, the soft area there. Relax the mouth, and then the whole face. Really nice. Bring the awareness to the neck and the shoulders, and just let go. This area of the body, we tend to carry the weight of the world, so just relax and be at ease here. You may even feel your shoulders drop down the back, away from the ears. Feel the arms hanging heavy by your side. Notice their weight and position. And then find your hands. Just think hands, feeling the contact or the sensation of the hand to the knee or thigh, or resting gently in the lap. And then let go of any tension in the fingers just by thinking, let go. Relax the back, the upper back, middle, and then the lower back. And then we move to the front side of the body, relaxing the chest and the belly. Notice the buttocks, the contact of your body beneath you, and then surrender to it. Whatever's supporting you, feel that support. No holding in or squeezing, just relax here. Feel the legs and the position of the legs. In whichever position they're in, notice that. Maybe they're crossed or outstretched in front of you, or in a bent position. Relaxing any tension in the upper part of the leg, the thigh, in the lower part in the calf. And then feeling the feet, the sensation of whatever part of the foot is touching something else, like the floor or the cushion, or maybe a part of your body. And then think toes and let go. And just for a moment here, notice the entire body is still and at ease, free of tightness and tension, completely relaxed. In meditation, we cultivate stillness. We cultivate it and practice being still in our meditation so that we can be still when we move through our daily lives. When we are still, we are not reacting or responding to the thoughts or demands from others or our own expectations. This is a practice, and so if you have to move, that's okay. Here we'll begin to focus in on our breath once again, using it as our anchor, something to come back to when the mind drifts or wanders. So let's get familiar with the breath in different parts of the body. We'll start first in the belly. Bring your attention to your belly and just simply observe and notice the breath here. There's nothing to do, just simply become aware of the breath moving into the belly and moving out from the belly. Just be with the breath going in and coming out. Maybe you begin to notice as you breathe in, the belly expands away from the body. And as you breathe out, the belly falls or contracts. Or maybe you think about as you breathe in, the belly expands to bring in fresh air and hope, new opportunities. And then as you breathe out, the belly falls towards the body. It contracts to push out the stale air or things that don't serve purpose in your body or in your life. Just be with the natural rise of the belly as you breathe in, the natural fall of the belly as you breathe out. Notice the sensation, just like that of an ocean wave, the natural rise and fall, all on its own, nothing to do. We'll begin to shift the awareness of the breath up into the chest. So think about breathing in, allowing the belly to expand, and then draw the breath into the chest by simply noticing it there. And then allow for the breath to leave from the chest and then the belly. We breathe in, the belly expands, the chest floats up and away. We breathe out, the chest floats down, the belly floats back, everything settles into place. Feel the full expansion of the breath as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, notice the space that's created in your body. For the next breath in, really nice. And then next we'll shift our awareness once more to the nose. Think about the nose, the tip of the nose. And then see if you can find the breath, feel it. Begin to sense the breath moving in through both nostrils and moving out through both nostrils. Just think about tracing the breath in through the nose, tracing the breath out through the nose. Just being with the full breath in and the full breath out. Staying focused on your breath so much so that you can feel the coolness of the air that goes in through the nose and the warmth of the air that comes out. In meditation, we start by picking a focal point. Today we're using our breath. We follow the breath in and out. We stay with the breath for as long as we can until we notice that the mind drifts or wanders off. It happens fast. Sometimes we breathe in, and before we get a chance to breathe out, the mind goes off into thought or worry, anticipation or fear. Whenever you notice that the mind's wandering, that's when meditation begins. So first, we get present with our thoughts by telling ourselves in our own minds, thinking, just say thinking. That's the only thing that's actually happening. None of those thoughts. And then see if you can gently let go. No longer getting involved, asking why or how, or trying to figure out the source of the thought. Just stop interacting and allow the energy of the thought to pass. And kindly and gently, and without judging yourself for having thoughts or for thinking, just bring yourself back to your breath, the sensation of the breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Even reminding yourself in your own mind, breathe in and breathe out. By doing this, we come back to the breath and back to the present moment, away from the past and the future. The past is unchangeable and the future is uncertain, so we stay present in the moment with our experience that's being created. So I'll give you a moment here to practice. Just follow the breath in, follow the breath out. Do it for as long as you can until you notice the mind is thinking. Tell yourself thinking. Let go gently without judging yourself. Come back to the breath. Tell yourself breathe in, breathe out, using the breath to reset back into the meditation, back into the moment where everything is just fine. You have everything that you need right here. Just take a moment or so here to observe any thoughts or ideas, emotions, or sensations that come up. But do it with what we call detached awareness. Just don't get involved. Just let them come and go as they may. Just a moment. Bring some awareness to the breath here. Just notice the breath for a moment, how shallow it's become, how effortlessly it moves in and out of your body without your control. It just flows, keeps us feeling good and healthy, calm and relaxed. Really nice. Here we begin to deepen the breath, lengthen the breath. Take deeper breaths in and out. It may take you 2 or 3 rounds of breath until you're able to take a full breath in and a full breath out. Take a moment here to think about something in your life that you're grateful for. And then feel gratitude in your heart and in your body. Although we may be far apart in distance, we are all connected. We are all one. We are of the same earth and of the same breath. We will get through this together. You are not alone. Just try gently to release your fear and worry and to be present, to become aware and conscious with your thoughts so you can make the best decisions moving forward for yourself and your loved ones. Here we'll begin to bring some light movement to the body. Just wiggle your toes and your fingers to reawaken your physical body. Maybe even rubbing the palm of the hand on the knee or thigh. Begin to stretch or move around. And as you feel ready, just begin to come back into the space, maybe blinking your eyes open and noticing how you feel. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you feel a sense of calm and peace. This practice of meditation has changed my life and has given me a sense of happiness in a way that I've never been able to find it. And so the practice is challenging at first, but I promise you, just like anything else, it gets easy with time. I would love to support you any way that you can. I am online. My Facebook page is Jason Blau, Blau, .meditation. You can reach out to me directly, send me a message, or you can contact the great people at the Jana Marie Foundation and ask them the question, and I'm sure Marissa and her amazing team will get that over to me. I'm here to support you in any way that I possibly can. Know that you are not alone and that you have amazing resources. Thank you so much to the foundation for putting on what I think is a remarkable idea, something every day to kind of keep your mind focused and help you to feel connected. So I'm going to hang out here for a moment or so. If anybody has any questions or something came up in your practice, please let me know. And I hope to see you all again soon. And I hope you have a great day and an amazing weekend. Thank you all so much for being you and for showing up for me today. All right. Thanks, Marissa. Hi, Mary. All right. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to hang just a moment or so longer. Great. I think this will be available after. I'll be sharing it to the Facebook page. And so if you have any questions, you can feel free to tag me in these posts. I'll be checking it after the recording has ended, and I will certainly get back to you. If you have a question that doesn't feel good for everybody's viewing, again, send a direct message to the foundation, Marissa, or myself at jasonblau.meditation on Facebook, and I will see you all very soon. With so much love and gratitude, have an amazing day.